in the series. The Lakers are 0-3 all-time in conference final series after falling behind 2-0. The Nuggets improved to 8-0 at home, 8-0 at home this postseason, 42-7 at Ball Arena overall, the best home record in the league this season. The home team has won all 6 games between the Lakers and the Nuggets this season. The Lakers are 2-6 on the road this postseason compared to 6-0 at home. They're going into the Crypto.com arena this weekend undefeated at home in the postseason. They've won 9 consecutive home games dating back to the regular season. Dating back to 2011 postseason, this is the 17th time LeBron James has lost game 1 of a playoff series. Do you know what his record is in the previous 16 series? When LeBron James has lost game 1 of a playoff series? 11-5. He's won 11 of those series. Jokic, he had 23 starts as it pertains to this Western Conference Finals series in Los Angeles in Game 3 at the Crypto.com arena Saturday evening. That's when it really, really starts. We understand that. We get all of that. We accept that. I'm worried because LeBron James re-aggravated that ankle injury of his. I'm worried because Anthony Davis has played more than 40 minutes a game in both games 1 and 2. I'm not sure how wise that is because we never get on Anthony Davis about his game. Our issue with Anthony Davis is his durability and his availability. And the more minutes he plays, the more that puts those things in jeopardy. So I'm concerned about that. I saw Darvin Ham and the Los Angeles Lakers insert Jared Vanderbilt into the lineup, thinking that was going to do wonders against Jamal Murray, which obviously was working for the first 3 quarters, and then something happened. Something happened. I don't know whether it was residue from the bubble in Orlando, Florida during COVID. I don't know whether it's a chip on the shoulder or the attitude. I don't know whether it was inspiration from my colleague, the play-by-play extraordinaire himself, Mr. Mike Breen. Bang! That's what he likes to say. And we all love it. We used to love Marv Albert when he's like, yes, again, Michael Jordan is on fire. We used to love that. Now it's bang. We love to hear Mike Breen saying that. And I bring that up because Jamal Murray, en route to dropping 23 points in the fourth quarter, hitting 4 or 5 from three-point range, putting on an absolute show, finishing with a game-high 37 points. That Jamal Murray. Former star at the University of Kentucky who can put up buckets with the best of them. Showed up and showed out. Because I can't see the Lakers going to Denver and beating Jokic in a Game 7 in Denver. But if anybody can do it, it's LeBron James. We all know this. And LeBron James is not 100% healthy. But I do want to say this about LeBron James. A person I believe to be the second greatest player in the history of basketball. The second greatest player in the history of basketball. That is LeBron James. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, better than Kobe. Not a better scorer per se, because Kobe was an assassin, but Kobe was second to MJ in that department, and we understand that. But in terms of all-around b-ball skills and what have you, and what LeBron brings to the table, I think he's proven with his resume, his longevity, his dependency, etc., he is the second greatest player in the history of basketball. But LeBron James, if you're listening, could you do me a favor? Please, pretty please, with sugar on top. Could you stop shooting damn three-pointers? I mean, you absolutely, positively have sucked at shooting threes this postseason. LeBron James has been awful shooting the basketball from three-point range. There's no other way to slice it. And when you look at him this postseason, quarter by quarter, LeBron James is averaging 4.5 points in the fourth quarter. Sensational. Slow as a snail, can't jump onto a curb, big tub of lard, and you can't stop him. It's just the truth. Okay, so we know all of this about Jokic. We understand it. We respect it. We see what it's all about. It is what it is. Triple-doubles. His 4th straight triple-double, 5th in the last 6 games. Jokic joins Wilt Chamberlain, 1967, as the only players with 4 consecutive triple-doubles in a single postseason. It was his 7th triple-double in this year's playoff. That also ties Wilt Chamberlain, 1967, for the most in a single postseason. Okay, I'm just throwing out these notes here. Jamal Murray, first 3 quarters of game 2, 14 points, 5 of 17 shooting. Fourth quarter, 23 points, 6 of 7 shots, 4 or 5 from three-point range. Through 2 games against the Lakers this series, 68 points on 45% shooting with 7 steals. That's Jamal Murray we're talking about. And he shot 40% or better from three-point range in 8 postseason games this year, and the Nuggets have won all 8 of those games, which means you got to slow this man down if you're going to have a shot to win this series. Now, I believe that the Lakers come back and tie this series 4-4. That's with a healthy LeBron James. That's with an Anthony Davis doesn't look like he's about to collapse because he's so damn tired. That's assuming those things happen. And obviously playing in L.A. as opposed to the high altitude of the mile-high city is a different challenge. But when I look at the Los Angeles Lakers, that's just where I'm at with it. Now, I believe that the Lakers come back and tie this series 4-4. That's with a healthy LeBron James. That's with an Anthony Davis doesn't look like he's about to collapse because he's so damn tired. That's assuming those things happen. And obviously playing in L.A. as opposed to the high altitude of 3/4 on over 50% shooting this entire postseason. Yet in the fourth quarter, LeBron James' numbers dropped significantly to 4.5 points per game on 34% shooting, including 1 of 20 from three-point range. 1 of 20. In the fourth quarter, shooting threes. Will you just stop? Will you just stop? Take your big ass to the hole. You're 260 pounds. You're a walking behemoth. Everybody is miniature compared to LeBron James. I should say everybody. That tub of lard that is Jokic, he's not smaller. But my God. I mean, are you trying to just emulate John Starks? I'm a Knicks fan. I'll never get over him shooting 2 for 18 and 1 for 11 from three-point range in a Game 7 of an NBA Finals against the Houston Rockets that lost the finals to Elijah Wan and them. And I love John Starks, but I'll never get over that. I'll never get over that. I think the only moment that was worse than that for me, he's my friend. But we all know I felt Tim Tebow couldn't throw the football. He was completing 46% of his passes when he was starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. And this dude throws the ball over the middle to Demaryius Thomas for an 80-yard touchdown to win a damn playoff game for the Denver Broncos against my Pittsburgh Steelers. I've never forgiven Ike Taylor for that. I've never forgiven him. Now, I'm a Christian man. I'm a God-fearing individual. And I'm supposed to be forgiving. But damn it, it's tough. It's worn on me heavily. I've never gotten over that. I've never gotten over that with Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow threw a touchdown pass for 80 yards. Ike Taylor couldn't keep up with Demaryius Thomas. And I'll never forget, as long as I live, I fell on my face and collapsed and stayed there for 2 hours fighting back tears because of how miserable I was, because I'm a Tebow lover. I knew I've never wanted to call in sick for work more in my life. I've had food poisoning to COVID. And I wanted to work more then than I wanted to work that next day after Tim Tebow threw a damn touchdown pass to win a playoff game against my Pittsburgh Steelers, knowing I had to come into work the next day with Skip Bayless sitting across from me. But I digress. Back to LeBron James. Those numbers, LeBron James, 34% shooting in the fourth quarter of this postseason, is the third worst in the NBA this postseason, a minimum of 30 field goal attempts. The only people worse than LeBron James were R.J. Barrett of the New York Knicks and Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors. That's it. And by the way, we forgive Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson history shows he's one of the top 5 shooters in the history of basketball. He just had a bad sprint. That's all. A bad stint. He'll be fine. But we know he can shoot. We got questions about LeBron James. It's tonal machines showing your muscles every chance you get. Use them. Stop shooting the 3. Stay off the 3. And made sure that the Denver Nuggets maintained home court advantage by protecting their home court. He put on the show. The Lakers had no answer for him in the fourth quarter. Both teams looked absolutely exhausted. But I'm just looking at